Hello and welcome. Today, I want to help you to connect with your life's purpose. And there is a commonly held question that people often ask us. And the common question is, what do you do? You meet people, you meet friends, and they ask you, what do you do? Sometimes this question is very confusing, and it can be more confusing when you are in transition, moving from one career to another, or you are settling down, or you are doing different things and you are very unsure. And I want to help you today to answer that question more effectively and precisely. Now, our connection to our life's purpose is a very important tool. And research has indicated that there is a difference between successful people around the world and people who lead more happier lives. And I would want to make a difference and help you to connect it to your life's purpose. Now, research indicates that most of the successful people around the world focus on the service, focus on what they do to others. They focus on the service that they offer to others. And the common denominator, here is of service, of value to others. In other terms, they end up forgetting themselves, who they are, and the self-care that they need. On the other hand, contrary to this point is more successful people, more happier people. And research indicates that more or people who tend to lead happier lives have a common denominator. That number one, they focus on the service that they give to others. They serve effectively, but equally important, they also have self-care. They take care of themselves and they make themselves feel more secure even as they serve others. And this plays a very critical role in our definition of living your life's purpose. And I want to use 5 key questions as a tool that is going to help us, you and I, to connect with our life's purpose. And these 5 key questions will be summarized in the model that we will be sharing later on, just to see how things connect together to help you develop your life's purpose and to connect with your life's purpose and to fulfill it. Now, the first question is, who are you? Yeah, it's a very common question and sometimes vague, but I want you to answer it in the simplicity that it is presented. Who are you? You can fill in your name, although the name may come loaded with other meanings based on your definition of yourself. Who are you? Just answer. I may say I'm Victoria. Let's move on to the next question. What do you do? What do you do? In other terms, when you wake up in the morning, what is this that you do on a daily basis? What is this that you do? What is this that you do to offer to the world? And I would want you to just fill in, unconsciously without giving it so much ado and so much thought. What do you do? Yeah, a very important question related to your life's purpose. Now, the third question is, whom do you do it for? Whom do you do it for? Yeah, I may say, I teach students, I design products, I develop software, I develop structures. What do you do? A very important question. Now, once you have adequately answered that third question, what do you do? What do you do? And the third question being, whom do you do it for? Whom do you do it for? Very important. Do you do it for teachers? Do you do it for designers? Do you do it for doctors? Do you do it for patients? Whom do you do it for? Very important, because our lives are connected or linked, to the, transcendence, power that we have as individuals, the people whom we are serving. Our service is not limited to ourselves, but it goes beyond to touch other people's lives. So whom do you do it for? Can you answer adequately? Number 4, what do those people, the people that you serve, what do those people say they wanted or needed from you? Was it a motivation? Was it a structure? Was it a healing? Was it medication? What is this that these people you serve needed from you. And I know even as you're answering these questions, you are thinking more deeply, to bring in some sense of purpose and power and impact to that which you are doing in the world. So, lastly, how did those people change? The people you serve, the people you provide your transformations to. How did those people change or get transformed as a result of engaging with you? Do they get cured? Do they get a design? Do they get, what is this that they get changed with, and get transformed, as a result of your engagement with them? Now, as you can see, those 5 key questions are related to the model that we are sharing. It is borrowed from the Japanese culture of Ikigai. As you are well aware of, research indicates that some of the longest living people in the world are found in specific areas in Japan, and studies on their culture and their lifestyle has indicated that there is a common denominator on how they live their lives, and this is most often related to their purpose, their sense of purpose and well-being. And that is how we have coined the questions that we have shared, just to reflect, the model that is presented here, so that you can model your life as well to be centered on the purpose for your living. So the first question, as you can see down there, what can you do to be paid? What do you do to be paid for? And that is related to the first question we are asking, what do you do on a daily basis? What you do is related to your profession, what you can do or teach someone else. And it is also tied directly to your vocation, what the thing that you do that you so attached to and so aligned to your vocation. Now, the second question is, what does the world need? And this is related to what you do and whom you do it for on a daily basis. The second and the first question. Now, what the world needs is related to your vocation, and that is, what you are attached and what you love to do, as well as getting related, whatever you love to do, being related to the mission, what you do on a daily basis, your mission in the world. Yeah. And then the third question is, what do you love to do? And this has to do with impact. What it is that you do and how you do it in order to impact your world, to impact the people that you are serving. And what you love to do is related to your mission. It ought to be related to your mission, what you do on a daily basis, as well as your passion, what you are passionate, your driving force, your enthusiasm, your energy, that thing which you are so passionate about. If your passion fuses with your mission, then you find yourself doing what you love on a daily basis. Lastly, what are you good at, or what you are good at? And what you are good at is related to not only your passion, what drives you, the passion that you exude, as it is also related to your profession, what it is that you do on a daily basis. So you can imagine the kind of results that you are going to put out there in the world if you were to fuse the 4 components that you are bringing together: your vocation, your profession, your mission in the world, and your passion. Then you become fueled and driven and motivated to work, to work. You do anything just to do what you love to do. Yeah. And even as you do what you do, you find yourself, loving it more and expressing more of, the results, more of the excellence that is built inside of you. So I would want to encourage you, and a common denominator and question that we would use to help you answer your life's purpose is this. Think about it. If you were to teach someone something, suppose you were to teach someone something, what is this one thing that you'd teach someone else and you'd do it very effectively and adequately, and you'll do your work with a lot of excellence? What is this that you can teach someone else very well? And that question helps you to answer your life's purpose. So I would want you to go ahead and answer that question, review the model that we have provided for you and shared, answer those questions, and start living out your life's purpose. Thank you.